You do know now I have a trimmer mower that my brother-in-law got. And it's really his. But how we got to this point where this right here was caked with a bunch of whatever it is. I mean, it was caked with, like they were cutting a hayfield with it or something. Well, I'm gonna get down to this point right here. Show y'all these bolts right here go right here. This whole thing goes up inside there. This belt drives all this whole thing. This is real, when I say tight, that's another issue that probably could have caused the belt to fail. Yeah, made in China. Well, we're going to try to grease this thing, see if it could hold some grease. We're going to try to put this belt back on here, but we ain't going to do it today because we got to order a belt. There's the belt guides right here that holds the belt in there in place. This right here goes, let me tilt this down, goes right up. I'll show y'all. I angled this down a little bit so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Goes right up in here. This belt has got a roller and a guide. And this guide right here tightens up against that belt and drives the trimmer part, which is right here. Drives this trimmer part, which this is right here, and it trims the yard. So our first issue is to see if we can get some grease down inside this thing. I don't think we can because it's caked with rust right there. It is caked. Okay, hold on a second. Let me pause this and I'll be right back. I hope I got this off pause. Yeah, making sure. Gotta make sure. Got my grease gun out. We're gonna see if we can put some grease down in there. It's hard to get in there. Hope it takes some grease. Nope, it's not taking grease. Let's see here. There it goes. Nope. Real tight. It's taking grease, yeah, it's taking grease. Dry. See if it's going to spin a little bit better. Okay, some more grease. I don't see no grease coming out of it. But I'll pack it full of grease. There we go. That should be full. I can feel it, yeah. The bearings feel rough. Let's see if the grease is coming out from the bottom. Nope. It took grease, but I don't think it's ever been greased. Damn thing feels rough for that work. It just cut right into the metal. That's how badly caked that was. Terrible. People don't know what they have and don't know how to take care of it. Yep. And this is what we're dealing with. This trimmer mower. This is part 2 of the trimmer mower. And I think it's going to be a few videos on this, but we'll figure it out. But I'm going to show y'all this. Show you how easily this thing cranks. I have to choke it. You hear that? This is probably the first issue I had with it since we had it. Why would someone change the engine on this thing? I don't know. This thing cranks and runs just fine. There ain't nothing wrong with that engine. That's the engine that came off of it. But yet, they had this engine on it. This came off a regular lawnmower. But that's the original engine for it. This damn thing cranks and runs good. Why would they change the engine on this? And they also, I didn't mention in the first video, they cut up the original plate. They cut it up and had it hanging off to the side, which is right here. I can't find the plate. We got a whole bunch of stuff around here working on this damn thing. I can't find all the parts to it, but the original plate was cut up. He cut the original plate up to put that engine right there on, which didn't work. It was filled with water, including this little piece of shit. He added this throttle cable on there, which we thought was on there, you know, from the factory, but it wasn't. I found a video on this, and this thing's missing a whole cover. And by the look of things, he added this to this. The cover went on back of here, and yeah, this guy gave him a bunch of stuff, but a bunch of engines and stuff. Gave him this 6.25 horse engine, and the engine to go back on this time. So we put it back on there. It runs just fine. Then about a month ago, he bought this lawnmower right here. There goes a rabbit. There goes a rabbit. Look at that rabbit. He bought this lawnmower right here, this 13 horse lawnmower. Engine wouldn't work for shit. A friend of mine that gave me that lawnmower gave me a spare motor, but the motor had a thrown rod in it. He couldn't see it because it was right behind the throttle plate. That's where it throttled at. But this engine right here came off that motor, off that mower over there. I put it back in the Craftsman. That's a damn good Craftsman mower. That's the one I had the opposed twin in. It runs. It definitely runs good too. I even had to use the original cables that came off of it. But here's my issue with this one. This little throttle plate right here, it broke off. It was dry rotted. We tried the epoxy. It didn't work. I think we're just gonna have to break down and buy another throttle plate part for that one. You can find the throttle plate for that, but you cannot find one for this. Well, that's gonna be it for right now on this trying to get this thing going. This runs good. It runs damn good, but I just don't see why they changed the engines out. Well, you can like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, and thanks for watching.